Hi, I'm John,
And I'm Paige.
and this is our 7th show of From the Middle at WCMS.
So, the end of the trimester is coming. Got all your work in?
Yep.
Everyone else better get their work in too, because first trimester grades are almost final.
Now let's go to the 5th grade for history class.
Hey, this is Nick. I was just told what we are going to learn about in history. Comparing the colonies is a chapter name. We will learn about colonies in the New England, Middle, and Southern colonial regions. We'll be learning about colonies such as Massachusetts, New York, and Maryland. Throughout the chapter, we'll be comparing both regions and colonies. We'll be comparing such as the reason for founding, geography and climate, and jobs, and the government. Have you noticed that these colonies have the names of some of our states? That's because they are our states. Did you know that even some of our biggest states were started as small colonies? Thanks to the history teachers, we have this little sneak peek. Well, that's all for now. This is Nick, signing off. Now here's Ashley with some info on U.S. products.
Hey, Ashley reporting with some economic news. I'm here to tell you to buy U.S. products. Not buying U.S. products is causing jobs to be lost and some major financial issues. We've been learning about creative problem solving in Project Explorer. Our job was to find a community problem with a group, then take small steps to solve it. One of the problems we identified is that people are losing jobs because companies are moving to other countries. We are going to be having an assembly and encourage kids and adults to buy U.S. products. It is something that everyone can do. If this concerns you, this is one way you can help. It will also help people afford the necessities. So do what you can do to keep jobs here and buy American-made things. If this is the most important thing we can do.
Get off the table. Thanks, 5th grade.
I will be sure to buy more U.S. products now.
Yeah, me too.
Now let's go to the 6th grade for computer class.
You know those infomercials you always see on TV? Well, this year, we 6th graders get to act as salesmen. Hey, Mariah here telling you about our computer class. Who we're trying to sell to is a big box company. First, you have to choose a product. Our choices include Nike t-shirts, an MP3 player, kangaroo music, and skateboards. We had to make our PowerPoint sellable to our given group. Our groups are close to retirement men, 30-year-old more casual women, and even more casual college students. Well, I better get back to my project now. Let's go talk to Haley.
Do you love jazz music? Because we 6th graders are going to have a jazz concert on November 23rd, 2009 in the Middle School Commons. Its theme is Thank Goodness for Jazz, and thank goodness we have some awesome songs to play for you. We play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Great Balls of Fire, and Louie Louie. Trust me, if you can make it, you won't want to miss it. Well, we'll see you for the show. I'll send you back to the anchors now. Bye.
Thanks, 6th grade.
So, I hear you're in jazz band, right?
Yep, it is fun, but I don't like waking up at 6:15 every Wednesday morning to go.
Oh, I feel sorry for you.
It's worth it.
Now off to the 7th grade reports.
Hey WCMS, it's Sarah. Have you been getting your homework turned in on time? That was the big question in the 7th grade hallway last Friday, November 13th, better known as 2009's Friday the 13th. The 7th graders were given the chance to participate in a social acknowledgement, which is a fun reward or activity given to someone for doing something good or meeting expectations. If all the students' homework was handed in, they were able to choose between playing SpongeBall or in the multi-purpose room or board games in the commons. Most people chose to play SpongeBall, while others chose to battle it out playing board games. I think all the students appreciated the teachers putting this together for us. Maybe next time more students will be able to participate. Now here's Cal.
Hey WCMS, Cal here with an exclusive field report on the scooter games in PE. In our 7th grade physical education courses taught by Mr. Mossman and Mrs. Reese, we have started games like scooter soccer with the giant ball, ultimate scooter ball, and scooter basketball to increase lower body strength. In scooter soccer, it's just like soccer but sitting on scooters in the multi-purpose room or Jeff Gym. In ultimate scooter ball, one person gets the ball and cannot move once he has it. He must then pass it on to another person until they get into the end zone. In scooter basketball, there are 4 teams, 2 balls, and 4 hoops. You can pass to your teammates but not move when you have the ball. You meet every other day for 7th and 8th grade PE, so look forward to that, 5th and 6th graders. Now to the anchors.
Thanks, 7th grade. We had the scooter ultimate ball yesterday, and it was really fun.
Yeah, my team won. Did you hear about the food drive coming up?
Yep, I heard it was the 16th through the 20th this year for UDMO. Make sure you bring in all those good foods, everyone.
I could really use some Cheez-Its right now.
Let's go to the 8th grade with winter sports while we get some snacks.
Hey, I'm Cooper, reporting on pre-algebra. In pre-algebra, we work on things that get us ready for algebra next year. We are currently working on equations with variables, the Pythagorean theorem, and ratios. And the Pythagorean theorem is basically finding the diagonal part of a triangle. You know a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A ratio is basically for every one of a certain item equals a certain amount for another item, such as $5 per pound. So how much is $1? This is used in everyday life, such as grocery shopping for the best deal on food. We usually have homework every day, but it's good practice. Now off to Chandler.
Hello, I'm Chandler, and I'm doing a report on winter sports. The 2 sports the 7th and 8th graders can participate in are basketball and wrestling. The coaches for 7th grade girls basketball are Mr. Hilton and Mrs. Barnfuss. The coaches for 7th boys are Mr. Manson and Mr. Klegel. The coaches for 8th girls basketball are Mrs. Olson and Mrs. Wilm. The coaches for 8th boys basketball are Mrs. Mullenbrook and Mr. Busson. And the wrestling coaches are Mr. Dyer, Mr. Lowry, and Mr. Buckman. The practices are held either at the high school or here at the middle school for either sport. Basketball practice is either in the morning or after school, and wrestling has always been after school. The games start on November 30th for basketball, and the meets start on December 1st for wrestling. So make sure you go and support us. Now back to the anchors.
Those were tasty.
Now let's put the rest towards the food drive.
Well, our 7th show up from the middle has come to an end.
See you later from the middle.